Customize message of the day. We know how to add some contents into the file at cmotd, and that content will be displayed. That simple text message will be displayed on the screen. So that is message of the day. So once again, message of the day is the first message users will see when they log in to the Linux or any Unix Linux related machine. And you have to add that simple text message into that file, which is etcmotd. Now what if you wanted to add some kind of commands in it? Like when user logs in, you want to show user which host name they logged in, what's the operating system version they have, or what kind of kernel they are running, or any commands that you want to pass along to the message of the day file that will show up every time a user will log in, right? Wouldn't that be cool? That you put that in the entire customized script into one machine and just copy it over to everywhere, then it will show up different messages, different hostname, of course, right? Instead of you going into etc motd file and modifying the host name by yourself manually. So the steps that we will take to customize our message of the day file, or the message of the day that will appear on the screen. The first step is we will create a new file in etc profile.d motd. This is the file we will create. The file name would be motd.sh. Then we will add the desired commands into that file, which is motd.sh file. Then we'll modify the etc sshd underscore config, which is the sshd process config file, and we will actually edit the line that says print motd yes to, we'll uncomment it and put it no. It means we are telling it don't display the etc message of the day anymore. Actually go into the etc profile and look for this message of the day file. Then we will have to restart the daemon sshd, which is the service, and to restart it is systemctl restart sshd.service. These are the steps we will take, and this will enable us to customize our message of the day on the screen when the user will log in. Alright, so let's go into our Linux machine and we will try that these steps to modify our screen. I am logged in as root. You have to log in as root because you want to have them display to everybody. And in order to modify anything that is in etc directory, you have to be root. And which host you are in your own host name. Perfect. Which directory you are in? We are in our home directory, which is /root, which is the root home directory. First step first, we will have to create a file in etc profile.dmotd. This is the file name. So first let's go into etc profile.d. And in this directory, we will create a file motd.sh. Now to save some time, I have already created that file in there already. And that is motd.sh. I use the VI editor to create that file. Now remember, the file has to end with .sh because this will tell the operating system that this is a shell script file which has to be executed. Now we could VI that file and you'll see what I have inside of that file. First, this is a basic shell script that you run as a regular commands and stuff. So first you put pound, bang, the bin, and bash, which is the shell. Then it is just a pound, and then echo minus e, which is I'm saying that whatever I'm typing right below should be displayed on the screen. So it's just that simple. You don't have to, if you don't want to put minus e option, you could put echo followed by all that stuff that you have underneath. Anyway, then I just picked hash sign, which will display on the screen. I put welcome to hostname. Hostname is the command itself. When we type hostname, it actually shows me the hostname of my system. So I make sure that hostname command is actually surrounded by the tick and tick is right on the left side of number 1 or right below the button which has the curly tilde, which is right above the tab. So start with that tick, end with that tick. Then the next line I have system. This system is running. Again, this is the command, and I'm carrying out the file etc red hat dash release. Again, this is surrounded by the ticks, tick start, tick end. Then the next line I said kernel is, again, this is the command uname minus r, and I surrounded with tick. Just an empty line. Now this one is you are logged in as who am I? You know this command, right, from heart? So UMI command is surrounded by, again, tick. And it's just simple hash signs, pound signs, and then at the end, don't forget to close the double quote because we started the double quote right here, right? So end it with double quote. Now, if you are having problem typing it in or you made a mistake, I have attached a handout. In my handout section, I have attached a document that has all the information how you could customize your message of the day. Anyway, so this file has been customized, it's been added. Now, the next thing what we have to do is we have to modify the etc ssh and ssh underscore sshd underscore config. So I have to do vi, but before I would tell you to modify that, it is very sensitive file because if you make a mistake, it will probably not gonna let you log in. So first what I would do is I will make a copy of it. So do cp slash ssh slash sshd underscore config. Then again put the destination etc ssh sshd underscore config, and I'm going to just put dot .bak as in backup. So now when you do ls minus l etc ssh sshd config asterisk, you'll see both files, the original file and the backup file. Now you could go in and modify the original file. So now in case we make a mistake, we can always revert back to .backup file. Hit enter. Now hit slash to find our exact syntax that we're looking for, and the exact syntax is print motd. So slash print m uppercase otd. Hit enter, and it will take you to exactly to the line that you have that you want to modify. Get rid of the pound or hash sign and replace the yes with a no, which means do not display the etc.motd file anymore. It will go into this etc profile.d and it will display whatever the motd.sh we have it there. Perfect. Now go ahead and save it. wq bang and hit enter. Now it has saved that. Now the last thing we have to do is restart the ssh.d service. So the command to restart is system ctl restart sshd dot service. Okay, we got a prompt back. Perfect. Now when I will log in from another terminal, I should see that message that I have created in etc profile.d slash motd.sh. I will see it there. So I will log in from my PuTTY terminal. So before I do that, I'll find out my IP address. My IP address has changed now. It's 192.168.1.29. So I'll open up my PuTTY terminal. My PuTTY terminal is PUTTY, PuTTY in my search. And I will type in 192.168.1.29. Hit enter. Log in as myself now. There you go. See that message, how it came up? It is so cool. So now all that stuff that we have added in there, now it is customized. So welcome to, this is my host name. Remember, it is actually running the command. The system is running. So now this is running the command as cat. What was the command there? It was cat etc red hat release. This is exactly what is displaying right here. Kernel is, we put it in as uname minus R, and that exactly what it is showing right here. And the last one we added that you are logged in as, and the command we had was who am I, and that is my username. So anyway, that's how you modify um, or customize your message of the day file. So hopefully this will help if you have multiple systems and you want to show that to your users when they log in, that with machine they have logged in. You could also put in a lot of different commands to check what memory it has, which disk space it has, and a whole bunch of stuff that you could put in and put customized scripts as well.